Hey everyone, Felipe here. Welcome back to Threads of Truth, where we explore the deep meanings behind the music and scripture. So today we are diving into the Unforgiven. As you know, this isn't just about music. In some kind of monster, Dave Mustaine and Lars sit face to face after almost 20 years of tension. David, as you know, was kicked out of Metallica in the 80s, so this wound stayed with him for decades. So let me show you how The Unforgiven could be a story that's painfully real in the life of many. So let's go. So the song is amazing, right? It starts with a punch, in your face. Right from the first line, The Unforgiven introduces a boy who suffers, not by his own choices, but by the hands of others. He's shaped by pain and fear. And this beginning is, it's powerful and show how early wounds can shape the rest of our lives. So the vow is a natural reaction, a way to show strength, to never let others control you or control him again. Of course, we all need to protect ourselves, but in the process, while he's no longer controlled by others, he becomes controlled by his own bitterness. And that's not true freedom. Without forgiveness, even this vow becomes another prison. He defends his will, but loses his peace.
Shine, doing what I've shown. Never be, never see. Won't see what might have been. What I felt, what I've known. Never shine, doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven.
So when something like this happens, you are hurt. Instead of speaking up, you hold it all inside, hiding it from everyone. You carry the guilt, and sometimes it's just like drinking poison, hoping it will hurt the other person. So this is not a way out. So here for me, James is unique, This hits a nerve. That's the reason why I like Metallica and the lyrics. The fear of people. He tries to please them all. What they think, and today what they post, how they react, can easily shape who we become. On social media, we can end up doing and being what others want, not what we were made for. So we filter our lives, hide our doubts, perform our identities. And just like the song says, we try to please them all. So what happens? We slowly become what we never wanted to be, just to impress people. That's a prison. So I don't like to stop the song every time, but the bitter man he is, here lies the danger. He chose to hold close to his chest the very people who harmed him. So the boy becomes a bitter man, and bitterness is silent, but It's deadly.
Throughout his life the same, he's battled constantly. This fight he cannot win. A tired man they see no longer cares. The old man they prepares to die regretfully. That old man here is me.
So for me, this is the climax of the song, a painful confession. The boy who suffered never healed. He just grew old with the same bitterness inside. So bitterness didn't just hurt his heart, it shaped who he became and how he saw the world. So this video clip from the music that on my teenager, was just willing and waiting on MTV just to show, to see, and to react to the song. The child becomes an old man alone in a dark room, filled with regret. So that room is a picture of the emotional and spiritual prison he never left. So the message here for me is clear. Bitterness is a prison, and unless forgiveness enters the story, regret will write the ending of the story.
What I felt, what I've known, never shine doing what I've shown. Never be, never see, won't see what might have been. What I felt, what I've known, never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me, so I dub the unforgiven.
So for me, the solo here is a huge contribution for the music. I don't see this in the 72 seasons. But Kirk's solo here is, just like the man's journey. Starts soft, clean, then erupts into pure distortion. From childhood to rage, from light to darkness, from freedom to a prison of regret. So for me, this is more than a music. This could be a mirror of the soul. So the video for the Unforgiven ends in darkness, Starts with a boy, ends with an old man, And the last words of the music is, I declare you as someone who will not be forgiven. So this man is alone, bitter, dying with regret. But that's not where your story has to end, right? Our story has to end. The music reminds me John chapter 8, verse 3 to 11. When the Pharisees drag a woman caught in adultery before Jesus, and they all have stones in their hands, demanding judgment. But Jesus showed, a lot of light and clarity in this dark room. He says, let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her. And one by one, they drop their stones and walk away. You know, it's interesting to see that the only person in the crowd who had the right to condemn her, the only one who never harmed someone, was Jesus. But he didn't throw the stone. Instead, he chose to take the stone, so to speak, absorbing the punishment on the cross for her, for us, for every unforgiven soul. John chapter 8 verse 11 says, "Neither do I condemn you," Jesus said. "Go now and sin no more." In many ways, I think that social media is a reflection of the society as the modern place where people choose who is unforgiven. There's always someone trending as the villain of the day. One mistake, one post, one moment, and suddenly the crowd is ready to throw stones. So for me, society is quick to cancel and slow to restore. But Jesus is quick to forgive and eager to restore. If you are the unforgiven, or if you are struggling to forgive, you need to remember Jesus carried the guilty on the cross and made forgiveness possible. So this will set you free from the dark room of bitterness. So if the video made you think, hit like, leave a comment and subscribe. And thanks for watching. And remember, just like the video clip shows in the end, forgiveness is not forgetting. Forgiveness is freedom. See you in the next video.